Hi there everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for being here. It's lovely to be here with you guys. I hope you're doing well, and we're going to do another collective reading today. And if you're enjoying the content on the channel, would you please consider subscribing if you haven't already, because it's free and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoy the video that I'm going to do right now, would you please consider giving me a like, a share, and even a comment about what you think of the video, or like the message, right? Tell me about it, see how it relates to you. All right, so it is a collective reading for what you most need to know today. It's timeless, even though it is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. It's whenever you come across this video, if you're not watching it right now. Yeah, if you're not watching it right now, as I'm recording it on this day, then it will be perfectly divinely timed for you when you do come upon it. This one wants to come out, but it's going to come out anyway. So we already got the past energy. The most recent past energy is the Ten of Cups. Someone's in a Ten of Cups collective. All right. Someone's in a Ten of Cups situation energy. You know, married or with a long-term partner, happily ever after kind of thing. Or is it? So let's find out what the energy was that led up to this from the past, more distant past, okay? Two of Wands. Seeking a new direction. What's the clarification for the Two of Wands? We have the Knight of Wands. Aha. Very interesting. I don't know, do you guys, how many of you watched the video yesterday? We had the Knight of Wands. It was it the present day energy was the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Swords as a situation energy. Yeah, so I wonder if this has anything to do with that. But so it could have been that you were in a situation like that with somebody who you were involved with in some way, like romantically, of course, or at work, possibly a work situation. Okay, you could interpret it, that reading from yesterday for that too. But you were in the current environment energy was the Knight of Wands. So you were feeling like you're being played, okay, kind of taken advantage of and not being told the truth, especially with the situation. You were the King of Swords energy in this story. And the situation energy was the Seven of Swords. So, you know, that was pretty clear, pretty darn clear. And the Three of Swords came out as potential energy outcome. I think it was, well, I don't remember what the first card was, but it was your destiny if you were going to be brokenhearted, right? If you were to continue on with this person in the energy that they were in, which was like the Knight of Wands energy and the Seven of Swords. So today we've got a Ten of Cups situation. Somebody is married, collective, and you or someone else was in the Knight of Wands energy, like the player energy, racing in, because it's a pretty fast horse, racing in, getting to know, meeting somebody, maybe not necessarily even getting to know them, but also, claiming that you love them and they love you and all this sort of stuff, and then hightailing it out, taking everything that you could possibly get from that particular experience, that romantic experience, if it was a one night stand or more, taking all of that with you as you left, and leaving the other person in the lurch, because the Seven of Swords, right? So we've got the Knight of Wands energy clarifying the Two of Wands. So somebody has been at a crossroads thinking about, should I stay in this energy, or should I, move on and find happiness ever after the Ten of Cups? Or they are deciding between playing and being married, right? Playing and being in a committed relationship. Trying to make this one is this one, this one's this one. So you could take it however you see it works for you in your situation, and it could be someone else that we're talking about. Well, let's get more of the story. What's the current environment energy? The Devil. Okay. Toxicity. All right, I want to see more before I start, because the Devil card, it's a pretty serious card, because it implies attachments, like bondage. And I don't mean in the sexual way, although it could include that, but it implies that you're bound to someone or something. And what's your energy in the story? King of Swords. Holy moly, look at that. I think we're talking about the same storyline here, because there you are again, the King of Swords. That's what you were yesterday. If you didn't watch that video from yesterday, I would highly recommend or suggest that you do. Nine of Coins. Independent is the situation. Okay, what's the energy between the King of Swords and like you and the Nine of Pentacles, which is being like on your own, right? The Four of Swords. Respite. Okay. Potential outcome. Sometimes I do this, right? I bring them all out. We have the Emperor as potential outcome. On the back we have the Magician, and we have the Chariot, and the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's all looking pretty positive for a potential outcome. Potential, right? Depending on what you decide to do. All right, guys, this is it. You're in some kind of toxic, the environment around you, the people in your life that you have included in your life, people or person, is toxic, okay? They have got you chained up. They got you wrapped up in their energy. This is the most recent past of Ten of Cups. And this is your energy, the King of Swords, Archangel Michael. The Nine of Pentacles is all about being independent, like being on your own, single and ready to mingle. Maybe not, but single anyways. And, feeling okay, feeling good. The situation is about being independent and single. So I think that you have decided, from what I'm getting, you have been spending a great deal of time thinking about this, even sleeping on it kind of thing, with the Four of Swords, because there's the Three of Swords in the Four of Swords, right? Obviously, and then there's the fourth sword. So heartbreak, leading to you laying all your worries and concerns and fretting and suffering, emotional suffering down, mental suffering as well, so that when you're finally ready to get up and feel stronger, you're going to grab your fourth sword and charge forward and, move forward in your life with truth, clarity, and honesty. That's all you will accept at this point in a relationship with someone else, that you will behave that way, and you will expect that from the other person as well. Okay. But the situation, or the environment, pardon me, the environment is like being, and you're not though. I mean, it's all a mental thing, right? This is a major arcana card, so it's pretty major, right? It's a major issue, situation, environment, energy. okay, whatever you want to call it. It is something that has got you, you know, it's grabbed you, and it has not let go because you haven't let go. You're in an energy where you could, but you haven't. So you've decided that being happy was your best decision to make, and not because you were putting this old life away, collective, putting the old life away, the old energy away. You made that decision. You sat at the crossroads and you sorted it out in yourself, and you decided you're going to be in this happily ever after with somebody. Yep. But the current situation is toxic. And now you're in like this King of Swords energy, because this was not really ever happily ever after for you. And in the current energy, you're feeling like you're stuck and bound to this person. You know, this is you and this is them, or this is you and this is them, depending on, you know, it doesn't matter. Collective, you could be female or male in this story. But the situation is begging you. The situation is begging you to become independent, to become single, to let it go. Okay, so you put your old player day ways away. Player day ways away. You put them away. You did make that decision to go a different route. Took action, putting this back behind you, and taking this route to go get into a, you know, whether you got married or you just got into a really serious relationship with somebody, and you're living together and possibly had kids together, or, you know, you come together like the Brady Bunch, whatever, you've got kids as well. So you have been doing a lot of thinking about this, because the situation is begging you to become independent, single, to let go of this, which will cure the toxicity. Apparently, whatever this long-term relationship is, it's done its miles. Like it's run its course, and it's no longer an aligned energy for you. Because look, King of Swords is all about truth, right? King of Swords is an evolved individual. It's a king. And look at this, the Emperor. Oh my goodness, with the Magician and the Chariot. I mean, this is empering up. This is evolving, but this is all four kings in here, right here, in this energy. This is not speaking of being a husband or, a husband. This is speaking of being in the higher energy, of a leveling up energy, of being all the really positive qualities of all four kings, okay, of the deck. And so the Emperor has that, plus they are they're master manifestors, magician, right? Master manifestor, master. This is on the way to mastering. You can master it, but it's on the way to mastering it. This Emperor and the Empress, they're masters. So they are in touch with their intuition. They are in tune with their highest self, if whatever they would refer to that as, or whatever you would refer to that as, I should say. God, angels, spirit guides, your soul, your highest self, whatever you would refer to. Jesus even. Yep, Jesus, the Holy Spirit even. Okay, God. You're in touch with that highest divinity that we all have access to. We have to evolve and get there to really have that quality of very strong connection with your divinity, your inner divinity, to really be a master of manifesting all that you wish and desire to have in the form, in the world as form. because this is a form manifesting realm, the 3D, third dimension. The fifth dimension, the fourth dimension is just space, okay? I shouldn't say just space, but it's space. The fifth dimension is where spirit, it's coalescing, but it's not going to coalesce until you start becoming the master, bringing it in, attracting it into your physical life, your 3D life, in the shape of a form, some kind of form, whether it's a relationship, a job, money, all other kinds of abundance and fun and desirable things that you want to buy or get or have or whatever. You in health as well. Like health is health. There's ill health, which means you're not really healthy. But you will have health, like wealth is like like a lot of and good, and the goodness of all is wealth. That's like abundance. And health is like that too. Health is the goodness of your physical body, of your physical health, right? Your mental health which includes your emotional health. So anyways, you are in this King of Swords energy, and you're like, okay, it's going to be my way or the highway in order for me to get unbound from this toxic relationship that I'm in with whoever that is. You will know, collective. So this is a truth seeker, the King of Swords. You are a truth seeker. You could also be with that Six of Pentacles. What was the Six of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles can be seen as, and this is a relocation energy. Six of Pentacles is an energy of, moving forward with having divided up your assets during a breakup or a divorce through the courts, right? And relocating and being offered by the divine, because the aces are always something that's divinely offered. You don't have to take it, but darn tootins, you should take it, right? Excuse me. But it's an offer of great abundance, great prosperity and abundance, as well as a chance to relocate. Relocate could also mean like you're rethinking things. You're changing your mind, and it's a major change of mind. Major change of mind. Like you're mastering your thoughts, which then controls which then results in having more controlled emotions. Your emotions aren't going to be like this, they're going to be more like this, because you're mastering your thoughts. You become a master as an emperor, okay? So this could be a major mind change, like relocation, major mind change, changing tracks, or it could be an actual going somewhere. It's like relocating to some other geographical position on the map. It could be after you divide up your assets, after you decide, because this is potential right here, after you decide if you are going to let this relationship go or stay. But when you're in this King of Swords energy, it's kind of like, this is lies and deception. So whoever it is that you're, bound through the license of marriage possibly, or just common law as well. If you've been living with someone long enough, some countries don't recognize it, others do. But just in your own mind, you've been with somebody for a long time, just your kids, if you have kids together, even if they're not yours together, that person's become either a father to those kids or a mother to those kids at some level. And for you to leave and take your kids with you, it's kind of like, that's a major decision, because you'll be making a major change in your kids' lives as well. So it's kind of like you're bound to that person through your kids. Whew. And never mind the license, or common law, it is that your kids are the ones that are going to keep you wondering if you being on your own is such a great idea. with your kids, ripping them away from the person they've known, and maybe her or his kids as well become their siblings, you know, step siblings. But you know, who cares if it's steps? If you've gotten to know your step siblings, then you know you've got a relationship with them that either you like or you don't like. But if they have enjoyed having the other person's kids in their life as these step siblings, you know, it's not something that they're going to want to be ripped away from, plus their school and friends and all that sort of stuff. So it's a major decision. But it's a toxic situation, and you are bound. But you're not bound forever and a day, as you would be in eternal hell, right? Which I don't believe in, but you know, because of tarot, this is what we're doing here. So you are, you know, with hell, it's like it's forever. Heaven is too, but you know, they're just concepts. Anyways, you are not bound to somebody forever, eternally. You're not in this 3D realm. At the higher levels we are, you know, but it's not like toxic. It's like beautiful connections, beautiful bindings of soul bindings, you know, souls being in the same soul groups and whatever, you know, it's still all concepts. So anyways, you are not bound. It's going to take a major change of mind, which you're already on that path, because you wouldn't be in this King of Swords energy if you weren't. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. And like I say, when you look at the other, like the Seer's card deck, they have the King of Swords sitting on top of the highest mountain kind of thing, overlooking all these other mountaintops, and they have the crow and the owl and a bat and all this sort of stuff informing them. And so they see things differently from a higher perspective. They've already been hung upside down, like is in the Hangman, and they're now in the higher perspective of what's right for me. Like, I'm worth having a life that's good for me too. And if it's been mostly one-sided, maybe it's been largely financially driven connection with this person, that they're with you. Yes, they love you, probably, but they're there for the security of being taken care of financially, right? Having a life that's secure financially. And maybe that's just has become not enough for you. Maybe there's like not enough love or emotional connection or intimacy, and I don't just mean sexual intimacy. I mean like just being into each other, just really digging each other. Maybe there's not that, just that spark's not there anymore. So the situation is asking you, it's begging you, because it's a situation energy. It's begging you to let it go and become independent, become single, and make sure that whatever you're doing, always check in with your highest guides, your higher self, your God, whatever, through meditation and prayer. Even if you're doing yoga, it helps balance your energies, your physical energy, and just all your other energies, your emotional and mental energies as well. You bring the spirit into your yoga practice. So you get connected like that to make sure that whatever decision you're making, it's got to be truthful, honest. It's got to support your clarity. It's got to support your transparency. All right. And so the potential outcome is that you take charge and you level up even higher, and you're in control of your life, you know, single, with or without your kids, but probably with your kids. Single if you have kids. Single and doing really quite well, like building your own empire, and whatever that looks like to you. It could be something like just building your own house, or just having your own residence, like renting something, or renting a house, or buying a house that's just yours, and your kids are just for you. Yeah, it's all about you leading the way by, of course, you're always modeling for others, but At this point, what does that matter, right? It's about you taking care of you and doing what's right for you. And as a result of doing that, you will bring into fruition, manifest into form all that you need, because the divine is supporting you. First of all, the divine's asking you to get out of this energy and to connect with your inner divinity, your soul, your guides, your spirit guides, your Holy Spirit, your Jesus, whatever. You become that master manifester, all things that you're going to need if you feel like you're going to be lacking in some area, like finances. If you were to divorce, he'd take half of it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, because you're going to have exactly what you need. It's going to happen. And you're going to be moving forward, like quickly moving forward. The Chariot card, the energy of Chariot, having divided up your assets and having the opportunity to attract into your physical 3D realm all that you need prosperously and abundantly. This is a huge blessing right here, this Ace of Coins. You having that major change of mind, and it's relocation possibly for you. But the relocation, again, is like symbolizes relocating your stream of thinking, your patterns, right? From negative to more higher level, because of the Emperor and the King, but higher level tracks of thinking, new patterns you are putting in place, laying down as your new foundation. Because you have taken the necessary steps to put toxicity and bondage away, being bound to somebody else. You just need to be bound to yourself and your soul, right? You and your soul, well, you can't be unbound from your soul. You're like this all the time. If you were unbound from your soul, you'd be dead. Your physical body would be dead. That's just the end of it. You could not exist in this physical realm without your soul. And it's just a matter of who's at the helm. Your fears, which is ego, your fears, or love, which is your soul. There's only fear and love. That's only two emotions, really. There is all the rest fall under those. All the rest of the emotions will fall under one or the other umbrella. So, yep. Either fear, which is your ego, is at the helm of your life, making the decisions, or is it going to be your soul? Love. Loving, forgiving, allowing, accepting. All things that are positive and beautiful. You will attract so much abundance when you let your soul live from, be at the helm of your life, your ship. So Archangel Michael, this is a lovely reading. It sure is. Especially this part over here. Holy moly. So what can you tell us? More advice? Inspiration, motivation, solution, whichever. To be fair. Yeah, to be fair. Being fair-minded, right? That's that also Six of Swords, and blessed, which is that. Glad I pulled those cards out. Because to be fair is like being generous. Make sure you're fair with your person, because you don't want to create any more karma. I mean, this is about karma. The scales of karma have been out of balance, and it's been one way too much. And that's like the negative karma. There's dharma and karma, but nobody ever really says dharma. Dharma is the good kind of stuff. Karmic. This is a karmic soulmate that you're with. You created karma that you ended up being attracted to somebody who would be your karmic soulmate that's going to help you without it looking like they're helping you, because it's going to seem like possibly hell for you instead. But it helps you decide, I can't do this with them anymore. And it makes you get on your merry way to the prosperity and abundance you're meant to be experiencing. Even if you, get into that energy, you end up attracting somebody who is not a karmic soulmate. They're a very strong soulmate, or if you believe in twin flames, whatever. But it's to be fair is to be honest and to divide up the assets fairly, just so you do not create any more karma. Blessed is this, being blessed with this. Also, this is major blessing right here. This is a major blessing of being in the Nine of Coins. It's like kind of like wishes coming true when you are independent and you look how adorned you are. Oh my gosh, and so comfortable with nature and just feeling really, really blessed and at peace as well. Let's just say at peace. Look at you, the Emperor. That energy, holy cow. I mean, think about an emperor. You watch movies, right? Think about an emperor. What do they have? They have like kingdom full of gold and rubies and everything else, like food and everything that they need. They got the soldiers, the horses. They take care of the whole kingdom of people, and they're abundantly resourced in return. So it's fantastic. You are blessed. You truly are. Here and in all of this here, you are blessed. You're already been blessed with clarity right here. Okay, seeing the toxicity for what it is and saying, you know what? I was toxic in the past, but I decided to straighten up my act and commit myself to one person instead of cheating on my one person. And I've turned into a King of Swords. And now I've got this person who is like this. Maybe they're cheating on you. Okay? So I hope that this was helpful, guys, to you in some way. And we'll check in with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.